So, I'm going to talk about how traveling has the potential to cure your depression. When you travel and you go to different places and you see different scenery and you get out of the routine, this overstimulation of something new changes up something in your nervous system and your brain that tells you that there's another side of the coin. There's another side of the coin. There's another world out there that you haven't seen yet that you get to explore, you get to discover, and there's another version of you that's waiting for you over there on the other side. Is how I feel about traveling. When you travel and you just put yourself in the moment, because there's a couple things that you have to consider when you're traveling and you go to another country. If you don't have an eSIM, you're gonna have to buy a SIM, right, to stay communicated. If you go to another country, you're gonna have to buy an adapter to be able to charge your phone. Because the adapters in Europe are different, and there's different adapters in different countries as well. So these little tasks, finding a place to sleep, uh, figuring out what you're going to eat, budgeting, figuring out what you're going to do, where you're going to go, all of these tasks that you have to do force you to put yourself in the moment, in the present moment. So there's no time anymore to actually be up here in your head anymore. There's no time to think about your sorry life, think about your sorry decisions, think about that girl who broke up with you and broke your heart. There's no time for that anymore when you travel because you have to focus on what's happening right now. And this rewiring that happens makes you forget about your circumstances, your life, your problems, and you actually get to focus on the present moment, which is beautiful. Um, and you're moving around, right? You have to walk around the airport, you have to walk around different places. And this exercise that you're getting while walking around is producing the forgot the name of that hormone. Totally forgot the name of it, but it's like this hormone. It releases this hormone that gives you a sense of contentment. Uh, Effortlessly, you're going to lose weight because you're walking everywhere, right? You're seeing different places. You're burning calories, and just diving into the novelty of the world is therapeutic in and of itself. Because there's so much to see in the world. There's so much to see. There's so many different people that you can meet, so much different landscapes, sceneries, things to do, places to explore that you can see. And coming from someone who spent the last 3 years locked in his house all day, working remotely for a company that doesn't give a shit about me, that was like a wake up call to tell me, hey, there's a lot more to this life. There's a lot more to this life. There's so much more that you can see. There's so much more you can explore. What are you doing working from home all day, wasting your life away to this company that doesn't give a shit about you? Get out there. Just get out there. So, anyone who's struggling with depression, anyone who's struggling with life and wanting to escape their mind, maybe not escape your current problems or circumstances, because you never really want to run away from those. You want to face those head on. Um, I recommend you travel. Just travel. Get out there. Try different foods, meet different people, loosen up a little bit, allow a version of yourself that you haven't found out exist, allow that person to manifest themselves. Because I did find that I was a lot more sociable traveling. I did find that I was a lot more extroverted. Um, because you have to be, because there's so many cool people out there that are waiting to meet you. So many cool things to do, places that you should visit. And I think in the olden days when we weren't so stuck to one single corporation job, when we weren't so confined, people would travel. People would travel. Um, Even if they were poor, they would by foot walk anywhere and everywhere, um, and they would just get out there more. It's a must. I think just like how animals in the animal kingdom are always going here and over there and traveling and all that, we ourselves have to get out of our box and get out of our cave and just get out there and explore. I think it's a beautiful thing to do, and I highly recommend it to anyone watching that's struggling right now with depression, struggling right now with anything that you got going on in your head or personal life. Just I'm not saying that again. I'm not saying that you should just run away from your problems by traveling. Traveling will help. Will help, and will probably give you a different perspective on life. And when you get back from your voyage, you're gonna see things a lot differently, I'm sure. Thank you. Tune in next time to Alfonso Ramos.